kind of get all nice and anchored in. If people pop it on the screen as I'm doing things, sometimes it makes my screen really small, so I might have to pop up and make it big again, but we'll see. So if there's an exercise or something that you know you need for exercises, like if you know you want an ankle weight, if you know you want a TheraBand for any of the exercises, I like this little towel rolled up for my head. It just really helps me keep my gaze straight ahead versus kind of cranking back in my neck. So I will be using this, but if there's something, like I said, that you know you need, feel free to grab it. Otherwise, we are just going to start today just laying on our mat, just focus on some breath before we really dive into it. So we have a nice neutral back here. So I'm not imprinting my spine. I'm not popping my rib cage up, just nice and neutral before we really join in on all the fun. We're thinking about how long we can make our body feel today. So it's almost like we have a piece of string coming out from our toes, pulling us on the top of our head, pulling us super nice and straight and tall. I'm going to take my hands on my rib cage just so I can feel that rib cage expansion as I take my nice deep breaths. Really thinking about scooping in that belly. We have active feet now. I have really pointy feet. So let's take 3 deep inhales here just to prepare us. So nice deep inhale, feeling that rib cage expand. And then exhale all that air out, scooping in that belly even more, like you're zipping yourself into some super tight pants. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Last one. Exhale, great. We're gonna work up our body. We're gonna warm everything up here. We're gonna start with our shoulders with some arm circles. So take your hands, really spread them out. I'm gonna flex my feet now, just really pulling them back towards me, still pressing my legs together. So as we take that nice deep inhale, we're gonna let our arms rise up, thinking about how high we can have them go without letting our rib cage pop up and with keeping our shoulders all connected. So if you go all the way back here, as you can see, that rib cage is totally disconnected. So we're gonna go about here for me. And then we're gonna exhale the mountain around. Another deep inhale. Continuing on with those deep Pilates breaths, inhaling and exhale. We'll do 3 more. Really spread those fingers out, check in with those flexed feet. Those shoulders are getting nice and warm. I think this is our last one. And then we're going to reverse that. I'm going to take my feet back to their nice pointy position. We're going to flip our palms up to the sky and do our arm circles reverse. So we're going to inhale those arms out and then exhale, creating your own tension there. So pretend you're pushing through some really thick peanut butter or pudding or whatever you like to imagine. Inhaling and exhaling, flipping those hands. Keeping that belly scooped in, just nice deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, we'll just do 2 more. Last one. Great, those arms are gonna land really nice and strong at our side. We're gonna bring our legs up to our tent. So we're gonna keep our feet and knees about fist width apart, doing some knee folds here. So once again, checking with that belly button to spine feel. We have our neutral back. I'm going to take fist hands at my side so I can keep my shoulders nice and connected to the mat. But if you like flat hands, more power to you. So first, we're just going to focus on the right as we inhale that leg up to tabletop. And then exhale, we're just going to toe tap it down, really scoop it in that belly. Inhaling, just these nice deep breaths. Exhale, tap. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll just do 1 more on that side. And we'll switch to the left. Put that foot down. And then we're going to inhale that left leg up. Exhale back down. Just getting some nice movement, warming ourselves up for all the fun we're about to have. Exhale. Last 2. And last one. Great. Now we're gonna do one of each, and as we're doing these, thinking about keeping our hips even so they're not wobbling around, thinking about how scooped in we can keep our low abs. So we're gonna inhale that right leg up, and then exhale, switch. So once again, we're seeing how even those hip bones, just those hips moving at that hip socket, inhaling and exhaling. We'll just do one more on each side, then we're gonna meet at the top in our tabletop. So those legs are up in tabletop, thinking about an invisible line that we have our hips to the sky, so we don't want those knees to cross that line, maybe even scooting them out a little bit. Reestablish those nice strong arms at your side, and now we're gonna do them both. So we're gonna inhale them both down. Maybe you toe tap the mat, maybe not. Exhale, pull them up, don't cross that line. Inhaling, scooping in your belly so much. Exhale up. Inhaling. Exhaling, we'll do two more. Make sure you're not feeling this in your low back. If you are, you just need to keep those legs a little bit smaller in the movement there. We're gonna keep those legs up at tabletop, but if you wanna bring them down to tent, that's totally fine. Those arms come right above those shoulders. First, take a moment, root them down to the mat. Then we're gonna take a nice deep inhale, lifting up our shoulders, pretending we're reaching for something on the ceiling. And then we're gonna exhale, plug them back in. Scooping your belly in even more each time. Exhale, last one. Exhale. Now we're gonna go into a big chest fly. We're gonna do 3 of them, and then we're gonna let our legs join in. So nice deep inhale, those arms come out. Exhale, press that air together in the center. So you're pretending you're playing a beautiful accordion, or maybe you have cymbals, whatever you need to imagine. We'll do one more. And now that same leg movement, our legs are gonna go out and down together as our arms go out. So we're gonna inhale everything out. Exhale, press everything back together in the center. Inhaling, scoop that belly. Exhale, we'll do 2 more. Last one. Great. Bring our legs back to our tent. Nice strong arms at our side. We're gonna go into our leg stretchy moments. Bringing our right leg up to our tabletop. Let's lengthen that to the sky. We're gonna flex that foot, the back of the leg starting to wake up. Super slow lower, really scooping in that belly here. Once it hits the mat, we're gonna point that foot, then drag it back up to tabletop. Lengthen it, flex that foot, super slow lower. Last one on this side, point that foot, then drag it up, lengthen, flex it, lower down. Got our left leg, we're gonna bring that guy up to tabletop. Let's lengthen it, flex that foot, the back of that leg starting to wake up, super slow lower, scoop that belly in, point that foot, then drag it back up, lengthen, flex, super slow lower. Last one. Okay. Now you can keep on with that level if you'd like, or we're gonna come up in kind of a half bridge. So we're gonna come up maybe like 3 to 4 inches here and do that same leg motion. So as you inhale, we're gonna tuck that pelvis, scoop in that belly, piece yourself up to a half bridge. So like I said, get your rulers out about 3 to 4 inches up here. Same motion here. We're gonna bring that right leg to tabletop. Lengthen it. Flex that foot. Super slow lower. You might not hit the ground here because we really want to keep those hips even. Point that foot, then drag it back up. Lengthen it. So we're pressing our arms and we're scooping our belly. We're trying not to sink with our mini bridge. Last one on this side. All the way down. We're going to bend that foot, bring it in. Make sure those hips are even. We got to do it on the left. So we're bringing our left to tabletop. Lengthen, flex, lower it down. Keep those hips even. Point the foot. Drag it up. Lengthen, flex, lower it down. This is your last one. Great. Bring it in. Little inhale. We'll come all the way up to a full bridge. And then exhale yourself back down. That upper back connects, that mid back, that low back. Little arc away moment in the pelvis. Let's do one more full bridge here. So inhale, tuck that pelvis, piece yourself up. Press your arms in, scoop your belly. And then exhale down, upper back, mid back, low back. Little arc away moment. Great. Let's get ready for our hundreds. So for hundreds, you can keep your legs in this tent if you like. We can bring them up to tabletop, or they can be at whatever level feels good to you. You can always keep that upper body down, or come on up in that upper ab curl, making sure we can keep this scooped in, keeping that neck safe also. So if you feel tension in your neck, just take that head down. So however you want to get into it, I'm going to kind of do a little half roll up here. I have my legs pointed and my feet pointed. So my arms rise on up, nice deep inhale, coming up in my upper ab curl. My legs float up to that level for me, or tent, or tabletop. And then we start our beats as we inhale for 5. Deep exhale for 5. So you have energy through your fingers, through your toes. No matter where those legs are at, you're really scooping in that belly. So if they have them low, you'll notice you might be using a little more of your glutes, but really try to scoop this in still. If you have your legs a little bit higher, for me, that's more low abs. Sometimes I kind of like to play around with my leg level as I do this, just feeling different muscles kick on. Inhale for 5. Exhale. Any tension creeps into that neck, just take that head down. Inhale for 5. Exhale. Nice strong arms. Inhaling. Exhale. We'll do 3 more breaths. Inhale for 5. Exhale. Last 2. And last 1. Let those legs float down. Quick little shimmy moment. Let's take a little twisty stretch after that. So our arms come to our T. Bring those legs back to that tabletop. And we're just going to slowly lower them over to the right. Super glued legs together. Once we get over there, we're just going to kind of relax into it. Let gravity take over. 2 deep breaths. And then keeping those legs super glued together, we're bringing them back up to center. And a super slow lower to the left. Taking a moment, relaxing into it. 2 deep breaths. We're pulling them back up to center. We're going to let those legs lengthen out. We're getting ready for our roll-ups today. So let's start at the top of our mat. We'll just do some half roll backs just to play around. So I like tented legs here. My knees, they're a very small fist width apart. So I'd like say the side of your fist. So like 2 inches, exactly. So you can have those feet flat on the mat, or you can have them bent like so. You find your sits bones, you got that string from the top of your head to the ceiling, making you nice and tall. Arms are parallel to the floor here. You're super scooping your belly. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. We're just going to kind of piece yourself back to that waistband, that sticky spot. So inhale, tucking back, really scooping your belly. And then you're just going to exhale right back up to straight back. Inhale, tuck, super scoop that belly. Exhale up. Last one, straight back. Inhale, tuck on back. Keeping that belly scooped even when you're all the way back there. We're going to add in a little bit of our twist when we're back there. I'm really excited about it. So we're going to inhale, super scoop that belly. As you exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, stack yourself back up. Another deep inhale, tucking back to that waistband. Keep your belly scooped here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale up. We just have 1 more on each side. Inhale, super scooped. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale up. Inhale, tuck. Keep that scoop. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, up. Next level, we're gonna stay back there and go from side to side. Fun times. Let's do it. Inhale, super scoop back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, up. Great. 2 more. We got it. Inhale, tuck. Scoop that belly. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, up. Last one. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Twist to the left. Center. Come on up. Awesome. Let's get in our full roll up, roll down now. So we're going to take our legs straight, flex the feet, press the legs together. Thinking about that scoop, initiating that roll back with that pelvic tuck. Arms are nice and parallel to the floor. So we're going to inhale, tuck that pelvis back. We're thinking about flattening this to the mat first. We're piecing that back down. So low back, mid back, upper back. Those arms rise on up to that spot for you where we can keep those ribs still plugged in. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come on up. You're ducking under an imaginary shelf there. You're gonna inhale, super scoop that pelvis. Exhale, those arms rise on up. This is where if you want to ankle weight, to weight down those ankles, that's definitely a good option. If you want to take a little bend in the leg, that's totally fine. Inhale, scoop on back, low back, mid back, upper back, and then we peel ourselves right back up. Let's just do 2 more full ones, and then we'll stay laying on the mat. Last one. Come on down here. We're gonna get in some little stretchy moments with our legs. So we're gonna get rid of that. So we'll just do some mini tail lifts. So just little mini tail lifts. You'll be kind of pulling your legs back as far as you can go, just getting that little lift. We're gonna be doing like big circles with our legs. So those arms are nice and strong at your side, flat hands or fists, whatever you need to do. The legs start super glued together. They're gonna start at that working level for you, where we can keep this scooped in, keep that low back safe. So nice deep inhale, those legs come up. Little mini lift there. We're gonna exhale them out and around. Nice big circles, stretchy moments. They meet at the bottom. Inhale up, little mini tail lift. Exhale out and around. We'll do 1 more this direction. Look at me count. I usually can't count. This is amazing. I probably just jinxed myself. Then we have to reverse those legs. So they start at that working level. This time they go out. They meet at the top. Lower them down. So inhale out and around, nice stretchy moments. Exhale, lower. This is your last one. Exhale, lower. They're going to lower all the way down to the mat. Getting ready for our single leg circles today. We're going to take our anchor leg. It's going to be your left leg first. You can have a straight leg. You can have a bent leg, whatever you want to do. I like a bent leg for mine. Flexing that foot, we're pressing that heel in. That anchor leg knee is straight up to the sky. Our opposite leg comes up in space. So no matter where your leg is at, just need to make sure those hip bones stay even. So if it's all the way up here, make sure you're not hiking the hip up. They are even. I like to keep my leg low, work on a little extra quad strength. So hip bones are even. Nice strong arms at your side, flat hands or fists. I like my fists, keeps my shoulders connected. Scoop in your belly. And we're starting that circle across the body as you take a nice deep inhale for about 1/3 of that circle. Exhale, pause. Make sure that circly leg is a little externally rotated. External rotated. Inhaling for about 1/3. Exhale, pause. We'll do 2 more. We're aiming for 5. Checking with your shoulders, checking with your anchor leg. Little pause moment. Make sure that knee's still straight up to the sky. That leg's still externally rotated. Nice strong arms. And then we go outside the body as we inhale for about 1/3. Exhale, pause. Check in with your shoulders. Make sure they're still connected to the mat. We're not letting momentum take over our circles here. I think that was 3. Probably 4 there. Last one, 5. Bring that leg down. Little shake a leg moment. Got to get set up on the other side here. So flex that right foot, press that heel in. Once again, it can be straight or bent. Knee is straight up to the sky. Our opposite leg is up. We've got that one externally rotated. Nice strong arms. Check in with those shoulders. Scoop in that belly. Hip bones are even. Got them all checked off. Let's do it. We're going to inhale across the body for about a third. Exhale. Pause. Inhaling for about a third. Exhale. Pause. This is 3. My gosh. Check in with that anchor leg, knee. 4. Make sure we're not letting momentum take over. That would be 5. Woo. Let's reverse that. We're going to inhale away. Exhale. Pause. Check in with your face. Make sure you don't have any face tension. That would be embarrassing. This is 3. 4. Scoop your belly. Check in with that pressed in heel. 5. Little pause moment. Let's bring that leg down. Oh, shake it out. Give yourself a high 5. You did it. Let's do a roll up to get up to sitting. Got my feet flexed. They're pressed together, scooping in my belly. Our arms rise on up. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come on up. We're ducking under that shelf again. Stack yourself up. And let's scoot on forward so we can roll around like your favorite ball. So come into the front of your mat. We're going to line up the inner edges of your feet. Knees are a little bit wider than hip width. So whether you hold the backs of the legs here or the shins, plug the shoulders in, scoop your belly in, nice lifted C curve. And we're just going to do 3 mini rocks before we go into our 5 full rolls. So just a little inhale, mini back. Just to that danger tipping spot. Inhale, mini. Exhale up. Last little mini. Or you can continue on with these minis if you prefer. Otherwise, we can go into those 5 full rolls. So we're going to inhale back. Exhale up. Try to just maintain that nice lifted shape, keeping that belly scooped. Counting for yourself. I do think this is 3 though. Got 4. Last one. 5. Little balance, little hover moment. Bring those knees together. Getting ready for our stomach series. So we're going to lengthen out that left leg. Outside hand, outside ankle on that right. Other hand can either be on top of that knee or right here. We're just going to roll down to that upper ab curl. And just kind of switch our legs here. So we're going to do a nice deep inhale, switch exhale. Deep inhale, exhale. So you're scooping in your belly here. You're hitting that same target with your toes each time. Inhaling, exhaling, deep inhale, exhale. Last ones. Little pause moment. Roll that head down if you need. We got our double leg stretch next. So kind of that same feel like we had with our roll like a ball. We're in our little ball. We're scooping in our belly. This time our legs are close together. They're glued together. Hands are on those shins. Shoulders are plugged in. Coming up in that upper ab curl if that feels okay. And we take a nice deep inhale in this little ball. As we exhale, our arms and legs come out. Those arms circle around. Inhale, little ball. Exhale out. Circle around. Inhale, little ball. Exhale out. All around. We have 2 more. Scoop your belly in. Make sure those legs aren't going too low, that you're feeling it in that low back. Little break moment. Yeah. Cruising along here. We have our scissors next. The next one in our stomach series. Our legs come up in space. You're going to grab that right leg anywhere but that knee joint. If you need a little bend in the leg, that's totally fine. Coming up in that upper ab curl, if it feels okay, you're just going to be scissoring those legs. So nice deep inhale, switch exhale, deep inhale, exhale. So you're Nice straight legs if that feels okay. Otherwise, like I said, little knee bend. Exhale, last ones. Little pause moment. Woo. We have our double leg lower lift next. So you can either be up in that upper ab curl, lengthening that neck, pretending you have a little egg under your chin that you don't want to squish, plugging your shoulders in. Or if you want to keep those hands nice and strong at your side, under your butt, whatever feels good to you. I'm going to do a little Pilates V with my feet today. So I'm pressing my heels together. They're starting up in space here. Scoop that belly. And as we inhale, we're lowering those legs as low as we can go. We can keep that belly scooped in. And then exhale, pull them right back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. We have 3 more. Inhaling. Exhaling, last 2. Check in with that low back. Make sure you're not going too low with those legs. And then bring it down. Take a breath. We only have 1 more in our stomach series. Our elbow to knee. Those legs start at our tabletop. You're going to scoop in that belly. Those hands come back behind that head if they weren't already there. Plug the shoulders in. Make sure you can see those elbows in that peripheral vision. Come up in that upper ab curl. And just the same motion as we did with our single leg stretch. So as we inhale, we're twisting over to the right. Exhale left. Inhale right. So you're staying up in that upper ab curl through the center. You're still hitting that target with your toes. Inhaling. Exhaling deep. Inhale. Exhale. We'll just do 1 more on each side. And then come on down. Give yourself a pat on the back, a high five, because you just did stomach series like pros. Way to go. Okay, we're doing a roll up to get up to sitting. So I got my feet flexed, my belly scooped in. Arms are gonna rise on up. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come on up. Duck under that shelf. Stack yourself up and we have made it to spine stretch. Let's take those feet, mat width apart. You're really gonna flex them, pull them back towards you. If you tend to hang out in that knee joint, little tiny bend. Otherwise, straight is fine. You're gonna stack yourself up nice and tall. Once again, that string from the top of your head to the ceiling. We're really thinking about curving down, like over an invisible ball on your lap, versus a hinge back or just a straight hinge forward, okay? You can either take those arms nice and out front, or if you like them behind your head, just plug the shoulders in, seeing your elbows in that peripheral vision. You're gonna take a nice deep inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're bringing that chin to chest. You're piecing yourself down. You're pretending you're just piecing that spine off an imaginary wall behind you. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. And then inhale, just stack that spine right back up. And then you do it again. Exhale, chin to chest. Piece yourself down. Scooping your belly even down here. And then inhale, stack yourself back up. Exhale, chin to chest. Check in with your shoulders if you are doing this arm position. Just make sure they don't end up by your ears when you piece yourself back up. This last one is your stretchy moment. So once you're down here, maybe you want to reach for your ankles, toes. Maybe you want to take your legs wide, whatever you need to do to get a good stretch today. And then ease yourself up. We're gonna scoot on forward, getting a little bit of our open leg rocker today. Fun time, so come on up. Make sure you have enough room behind you to roll. We're gonna kind of play around with our balance to start. So for the bouncy ones, I like to have my big toes touching. Your knees are pretty wide. I'd say they're about mat width apart. You can either hold the backs of the legs here and do your little stretchy moments there, or if you're working on that flexibility, going for those ankles, still keeping the shoulders plugged in, still scooping the belly, you're gonna take a nice deep inhale as you bring that right leg up. Exhale, bring it right back down. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale back down. We got our right. left, down. Now we got to do them both. So once again, you can hold here if you like. Otherwise, we're going to inhale them both up. Exhale, pull them right back down. Another one just like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. This next one, we are going to roll. So once again, you need to be here. Totally fine. Inhale those legs up. Then we got our 5 full rolls here. So you're going to inhale back. Exhale up. Seeing what you need to do to keep that belly scooped in. Try not to pop up at the top. You're staying off that neck and head at the top of your roll. I've lost count, so I'm going to do 2 more. Last one, we're going to have a little balance moment up there. A little balance moment. You're going to pull those legs together. Maybe you throw in a quick teaser if it's there for you. And then you're going to piece yourself down gracefully to the mat. Awesome. Let's bring those legs out. We're going to do another roll up to get up to sitting so we can go into our saw. So flex those feet, press them together. Arms rise on up, scoop that belly. Nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come on up. Duck under your shelf. Stack yourself up. And we're getting in that same position that we had for our spine stretch. So our feet are mat width apart, they're flexed, we're pulling them back towards you. A little micro bend if you need it. Same idea. We're keeping this upright. We're not hinging, we're not tipping back, nice and upright. And this time we're adding in a little twist. So nice wide saw arms, or you can take them behind your head. I'll do 2 each way, and you pick whichever version you like. So nice wide arms, you're stacked up nice and tall, you're scooping in your belly. Nice deep inhale to prepare. As we exhale, we're gonna twist, curve. If you're doing these wide arms, that back hand flips up, you press it up to the sky. Inhale, stack yourself back up. Exhale, twist. Curve, same thing. You're scooping in your belly as you curve down. You have butt awareness. We're not rocking around on our butt. Our butt is actually staying pretty equally weighted here because that twist is coming from that core. Exhale, twist. Curve. Maybe you continue on with these arms, or maybe you want to play around with the hands on your head. Plug in the shoulders in. You can see those elbows in that peripheral vision. You're still super scooping that belly. Nice deep inhale to prepare. We're going to exhale as we twist. Curve. This time you're trying to pretend you can touch that elbow to the knee. Inhale, stack yourself up. Exhale, twist. Curve. Inhale up. Check in with your butt. Make sure you're not rocking around. Make sure those shoulders are not by your ears. This is your last one. And then, good work. We're flipping those bodies over. Let's get ready for some swans. So come on down on the mat here. I'm going to start with like mini goalpost arms. So my hands are by my armpits, plugging the shoulders in. So when we come up, you're really not putting weight in those hands, though. You should be able to float them. That work is coming from that back, upper back. So getting ready here. You're going to pelvic tuck into that mat like it was your day job. You're going to super scoop your belly, active legs. So those legs are like a millimeter off the mat. I like to keep a little space between the feet, but if you want them together and you don't hang out in that low back, good for you. Because I hang out in my low back when I do that. So find the length in the back of your neck, scoop your belly once again. We're just doing the upper half of our body. So nice deep inhale. You're coming up in that first swan of the day, pulling your shoulder blades down and together. And then exhale right back down. Another one just like that. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Now we're just going to do the feet. So keep that length in the back of your neck. Pelvic tuck, scoop that belly. Just the legs. So you're going to inhale the legs up so they don't go very high. Exhale, lower them down. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Now we're doing the full whammy. I'm going to take my arms nice and strong at my side. Plug the shoulders in. No droopy shoulders. It'd be embarrassing. So reestablish that pelvic tuck. Scoop that belly. Nice deep inhale. Everything up into that swan. And then exhale down. Another one just like that. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Oh, push yourself back into a quick cat, cow, child pose, velociraptor, T-Rex, whatever you need to do to stretch out that back. And then let's get ready for some double leg kicks today. So coming back out here on our stomachs, you're gonna have your face, whichever way you'd like to start. Those hands are draped across that low back. The shoulders are plugged in. The legs are glued together if that feels okay to you. So we take a nice deep inhale. As we exhale, you're gonna kick, kick, kick. And then we take a nice, beautiful swan up in the middle. You switch your face. You exhale, kick, kick, kick. Inhale in the center and swan. Switch your face. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Swan in the center. Switch your face. Kick, kick, kick. Swan. We just have one more each side. Exhale, kick, kick, kick. Swan. Last one. Kick, kick, kick. Swan. Oh, another quick cat, cow, child's pose, elephant, whatever you want to do. Awesome. Let's flip those bodies over. Let's get in a little flat back hinging. So those feet are about hip width apart. They're really flexed. You're pulling them back towards you. If you want an ankle weight for these or a little bend in the knee, please take it. So you can take those hands right in front of your chest. You're kind of like fist bumping yourself. You're like, yeah. You can even make that noise if you like. So plug those shoulders in. Nice, super stacked up. So you're going to take a nice deep inhale here as you hinge back, flat back as far as you can go. Exhale right back up. Inhale, hinge. Exhale up. We have two more. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one. Awesome. Let's go all the way down to the mat here, however you want to get there. Getting ready for some bridging today. Ollie really likes to be up there so she can get a better view of me bridging, so that's always nice. So let's take those arms nice and strong at your side. I like fist hands for this so I can keep my shoulders connected, but if you want flat hands, totally fine. Those feet and knees are about fist width apart. You're going to be pressing equally through those feet, just getting in our few bridges today. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale, tuck that pelvis. You're piecing yourself up here. So making sure we're trying to keep that body in a nice straight line. So we're not really arcing up that pelvis, just nice and straight. You're going to exhale down that upper back, mid back, low back, little arc away moment. We're doing that again. Inhale, tuck, piece yourself up. You're pressing your arms and you're scooping your belly. Exhale down, upper back, mid back, low back, little arc away moment. We are going to throw in some kicks. If you are not up for it and just want to keep doing regular bridges, that's totally fine. Otherwise, as you inhale, tuck your pelvis. You're piecing yourself up. I'm going to scoot my feet in a little bit. Trying to keep the hips at this level the whole time. Taking that right leg out low. You're going to point that foot up. Flex it down. Maybe you tap the mat, point it up. Flex it down. Last one. Flex it all the way down to the mat. You're going to bend, drag it in, lift the hips if they fell. And then we're left leg. We're going to bring that one out low. We're going to point it up. Flex it down. Point it up. Flex it down. Point it up. Flex it all the way down to the mat. You're going to bend, drag in. Once again, lift the hips if they fell. And then exhale yourself back down. Upper back, mid back, low back. Little arc away moment. One more bridge just for good measure. Inhale, tuck that pelvis, piece yourself up, press your arms in, and exhale down, upper back, mid back, low back, a little bit of space. Awesome. Let's get in our mini hip lifts, or if you've been doing Pilates and you want to do your jackknives, that's totally fine. If you're new to Pilates, little hip lifts. So both versions, we have our arms nice and strong at our side. Those legs are gonna come up for you. They're gonna start at that working level. They're super glued together. So you're gonna inhale those legs up, either do a mini hip lift or jackknife. Exhale, lower them down, come all the way down. Inhaling up, little hip lift or jackknife. Exhale down. We have 3 more. Trying to keep those bellies scooped in. Connect those shoulders. Last one. And then float those legs down. We have made it to everybody's favorite side legs. I'm really excited about them, so should you be. Let's line up those backs on the back edge of your mat. You're piking those feet forward to the front corner. So you can be propped up if you like, just don't be hanging out. You want to be nice and lifted. I like to be laid down. Still thinking about a lifted sideways here. So there was a piece of paper under there. Someone should be able to pull it right out. Bottom leg is flexed. Top arm is going to be right in front as your kickstand, or you can have it on your head. Just roll that shoulder back and down. Top leg is going to come up. Let's do a little internal rotation, external rotation. Little internal, external. So those hips are super stacked up. This time we're keeping our external rotation going into our Batmas, nice pointy foot. So we're going to point it up and then flex it down, aiming heel to heel. Point it up, flex it down, making sure those hips are staying super stacked that whole time. You shouldn't be rocking back in that hip. Last one like this direction with our foot. Then we reverse the foot. So we flex it up, point, lengthen down. We're aiming for 4 of each. Flex up, point, lengthen. Scoop your belly, flex it up, point, lengthen. Last one. Keeping that external rotation going into our develop pace. So you bend, drag that toe into the knee, out, flex it down, bend, drag, out, flex it down, scoop your belly, bend, drag, out. Make sure you're not rocking back in the hips. Last one this direction, flex it down. Then we reverse that motion. So we flex the foot up, point into the knee, lengthen it down, flex it up, point, lengthen, flex it up, point, lengthen. Last one. Okay, face that knee forward, checking with that anchor leg, that shoulder, the sideways, getting in our rondagens, mini rainbows. So as you inhale, we're bringing that toe forward. Exhale, arcing it up and back. So creating the most beautiful rainbow with your foot you've ever created. So these do not have to be big. They just have to be even. So make sure you're going as far forward as you're going back. Now we're going to reverse that. So you inhale that toe back. Exhale, arcing it up and forward. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one. Exhale. Great. Let's come into a straight line on our mat. So finding that super straight line, laying on that bottom arm. So you look down, you can't see your feet. You're scooping in that belly here. You can have that kickstand out. Or if you're working on that bonus balance challenge of the hand to the sky, you're going to take that top leg a little above hip height. Our bottom leg comes up to meet it. That bottom leg goes down, up to meet it, down, up to meet it, down. We're going to glue them together. They both go down, up, down, up. Last one. We're going to hold them up there. Tiny little walk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got big scissor kicks for 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Legs come together and then down. Woo! Gotta get to the other side. So maybe you do your rainbow arms to get there. Just to say you did. So let's get set up. We got our backs lined up with the back edge of our mat. Our feet are piped. Got a lifted sideways. You're scooping your belly. Kickstand is out. Roll that shoulder back and down. Top leg comes up to hip height. We have that internal rotation. External. Internal. external, last one. Keep that external rotation. Batmas, we're gonna point up that foot. Flex it down. Once again, check in with your hips. Make sure they're not rocking back. You're scooping your belly. I think that's 3. Last one, 4. Then we reverse that foot. So we're gonna flex it up. Point, lengthen down. Check in, make sure you're not rocking back in those hips. Flex up. Point, lengthen. I think this is our last one. Developes. We're gonna bend right that toe into the knee out. Flex it down, check in with that scooped in belly. Once again, nice stacked hips. Sideways to still lifted. And you have a smile on your face because you love these. Let's reverse that foot. So let's flex it up. We're gonna point into the knee. Lengthen it down. Flex up. Point. Lengthen. Check it with that shoulder. Make sure it's not crunching in. I think this is our last one. Face that knee forward. We have made it to our rainbows. Check in with that scooped in belly. Nice deep inhale, that foot forward. Exhale, arcing it up and back. Once again, even rainbows. We're going as far forward with that toe as we're going back. Last one this direction. And we reverse that. So we inhale back. Exhale, arcing it up and forward. Check in with that belly button to spine. Lift it sideways. Last one. Pulling those legs together. We got our straight line on this side. So we're laying on that bottom arm. Nice straight legs. You look down. You can't see your feet. They're still there. Don't be alarmed. You're scooping in your belly. Kickstand is out if you need it. Or maybe you're working on that bonus challenge. That top leg comes a little above hip height. That bottom leg comes up to meet it. The bottom leg goes down, up to meet it. Down, up to meet it. Down. We're going to glue them together. They both go down, up, down, up. We're having so much fun. Last one. Hold them up there. Little tiny adorable walks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Big scissor kicks. We have 1 and 2 and 3. Last one, 4. Our legs come together and then they go down. Give yourself another pat on the back, high five. Let's get in a little figure 4 if you need it after all that fun. So crossing whichever leg you like over, flexing that foot, maybe physically or mentally pushing that knee out. Switch sides. Awesome. Let's get in some teasers and then we're gonna get in some seal. So teasers today. So we can do a few different versions. Maybe you want to do your roll like a ball teaser, which for that one, we start with our legs in our tabletop and those hands are behind our knees. We start with an inhale. So as you inhale, you're coming up in that teaser. Maybe if it's there for you, let those arms up. Exhale down. Maybe you like the Scoopy Arms. So for Scoopy Arms, the legs still start at that tabletop and we're just going to be scooping ourselves up there. So as we inhale, we're scooping ourselves up. Exhale down. Or maybe you like coming up from flat. So whatever you want to do, we're going to do 4 teasers total, okay? I'm going to do a succession. So I'll do roll like a ball and some Scoopy Arms, and then I'll come up from straight. But if you like all roll like a ball or all Scoopy Arms, please do it. Got my hands behind my knees and scooping in my belly. Inhale, up into that teaser. Arms come up if it's there for you. Exhale down. This is Scoopy Arms. Scoopy Arms is the technical term. Exhale down. If you're coming up from straight, just don't collapse on the mat. You got a little hover here. And last one is a free-for-all, whatever you want to do. Up. And then gracefully collapse to the mat. Oh, we got to do a roll up to get up to sitting though. So flex those feet, press those legs together, scoop in that belly, those arms rise on up. We got our nice deep inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come on up, ducking under that dang shelf again. Stack yourself up. Let's scoot on forward. We've made it to seal. Oh. which is our last thing today. So for seal, you're gonna kind of start out like you're in that butterfly, AKA cobbler stretch. So you're gonna seal together the soles of your feet. You can either reach those arms above or looping them through is the more traditional, but whatever feels better to you. You're nice and lifted in this C curve. So your shoulders are plugged in, you're scooping in your belly here. I like to start with my claps in my feet. So you're gonna clap, clap, clap. Inhale back, exhale up, clap, clap, clap. If you wanna throw your claps in above your head, that is totally fine. Just make sure you don't stay up on your neck and head. If you wanna make seal noises, that's totally fine too. Just unmute yourself because we know that's way more fun. I've lost count, so we'll do 2 more. I don't even know if I told you how many you're doing, so haha. Last one. And ta-da! You're done, you did it, way to go. Oh, hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday, and now you can relax. Whew, thanks for joining me today.